thing. So, what's up, everyone? This is DayTraderRockStar, and this is the midweek update video, a little research session today, live on the radio. I'm kind of sharing this with everyone. We went through about 149 stocks, broke it down. I have probably about 15 stocks to talk about, and I have about 3 best bets going into the end of the week. So let's kick it off right now. Let's start off here. Again, these are just Under Armour. Just want to make some comments. Under Armour, great lane divergence. Do not forget how to identify this. I will pay money for this. I will. I actually pay money for this setup. So I mean, it's called the chart bounty. I prefer to give them to lane divergence setups because that's the most reliable setup. And if you bring me a lane divergence I haven't found, and it's in a quality name, I'll most likely take it and give you 30% of the profits. Sometimes it could, be a couple $100. And it continues to, just continue to find those setups there. So that was MDLZ, first best bet of the week and continued into the week. Just got in that crossover. The underlying trend line was key. Reversal candle, follow through, quality name. I mean, everything about this looks great. Everything about it looks really nice. 60-minute time frame here, pushed up here. Would I advise getting in it now? Probably. I think we're going to hold. I think we have more upside. But we always talk about trying to get the best position, and the best position would be recognize a lane divergence on the 60-minute time frame with a daily oversold. That gives you your best setup, which is right there. But that continues to be one of the best bets going into the end of the week. Car, Avis Budget Rent-A-Car. Nice pullback to the 200, nice bounce. Typically, it's an interesting stock. I think there's some follow-through on it. I'm probably not going to get into this or be interested in it. Juniper JNPR, though. Here's a cheap stock. Some people are always asking me, can you bring your stock level prices down a little? Meaning find some stocks that are a little cheaper. I think Juniper here is a pretty decent stock that's starting to trend up. And we gapped up, we pulled back, almost filled that gap, and then pushed back up. I have a feeling we're going to continue to do this. To the upside. Recent earnings were out. They were pretty good. It pulled back, and now it's, so it looks like a pretty decent setup, but nothing I'm interested in. It. CLX, really a textbook flag. The pullback is happening. This seems just so too good to be true. No. The 60-minute is even exact in the 1, 2, 3 pattern. It came down to 4, 5. It looks like it's going to actually move tomorrow. So I actually think that tomorrow we get a move here on Clorox. I think we break out of this pattern. This turns back up. So you would have to consider Clorox in play for tomorrow, which would be Wednesday. And let's go to the next one. Nike is just another good flag. It hasn't done anything yet. Just waiting on it. I'm not in this one. Now this one is good. We talked about this one. This is really good. This is tight stop, so it's the market made the market on this one back in the stock market days. This is what we call a coiled stochastic channel breakout. It's DTR playbook play, meaning that there's about 6 to 7 really standard setups that we see over and over in the market, and they're in the market. They're in the members forum. Each one has a members video there, just to kind of let you know where that is. You go to the dashboard. You go up here, playbook. Click on the playbook. It's going to bring you to the just the forum, and that's all of the trades. So trading playbook, X marks the spot trade, EMA breakdown, channel line bounce, 1, 2, 3 patterns, dual stochastics, trading plan for part-time traders, downward wedge patterns, coiled stochastic setup there. Channel break, trend line, lower bounce. These are the setups I typically look for. I didn't show you guys on this part of the video, but this is where it was. I showed everyone else on it. There's two cameras I got going on here. But anyway, again, you go to the dashboard, top part of the dashboard. I'm just showing it onto the camera here. Go to playbook, click on the playbook, and here's all the different setups right there. So let's bring that back over here so everyone's on the same page here. So this is really a good level, but it's already bounced nicely. Typically this wedge, coil is just a compressing of the the lower highs here, compressing down. Normally this times out with the recognizable channel, which should take place underneath that. Basically, you're going to see that channel develop as the coil develops. And the coil breaks out, the channel breaks out. So it seems like we're ready for this to break out. So I think this is a really, really nice setup going into tomorrow, at least into the next couple days. All right, so that's the peak car. Next one up, and I think we're just looking at these. This is a possible short, the PSX here. Phillips 66, which had to be one of the greatest areas to get in here on this big channel. This big pivot area here matches up with this 2 pivots, makes this channel line. You trade off a 4, plus there was an underlying channel within a channel. This makes an X marks the spot, and then from that point we moved all the way back up to the 200 period moving average and the downward trend line right here. So this end extended here. So it's all these things are lining up right in this zone. It looks like a good risk reward short there. And the PSX here does look good there. Let's continue. PSX, LGF. And again, line gate films, just a nice wedge pattern. The divergence is there. I'm probably not getting in this one, but it has all the characteristics of an HPS playbook play. You know, the wedge pattern, the divergence, everything looks good on this. LGF, like there's so many good ones like this. Carnival Cruise Line is starting to look at this. Not yet, starting to look at it. Fastenal, FAST, also starting to like it a little bit better, but nothing like the ABBV here, which was another one of our best bets. It's another channel within a channel. In this case, it's a little wedge pattern within that channel. It held that 200 period moving average. Something identical happened back here. We just kind of broke down out of the channel here and then kind of reversed and pushed back through the channel. Just looks like we have a good shot to do that. 63 to 64 short-term target on this. So I think it was an easy and nice setup here. I think tomorrow is a big day on this. If we get a little bit higher, start to get the momentum here going, I think we could actually get it going, and people feel real safe about it. You can see actually in the 60-minute time frame, it's already started to coil back down here. It's also putting an inverted head and shoulders. A little 60-minute setup here. It just seems right. Ready to go. And then we're going to wrap it up here with 3 more. Boeing, which looks like a decent short. If we get up here in at 150, anything above 150, 152 would be pretty great. And it's just taking a look at that one steep trend line. I mean, it seems like the shorts could be trapped here pretty good and kind of really capitulate up here. So you might actually get a nice move up here above 150. And I think I'd actually take that short. I haven't taken too many shorts lately, and I don't think it's a good time to take the shorts. But this would be a short that I'd be kind of interested in if we get a real extension there. And then AKAM, I think we could have easily been in this one. Just a nice channel within a channel. Let's forget about these other things here. Just get rid of all this and just I want you to see this area, this channel line, this underlying channel line, and this one and this one. And this is really X marks the spot 1. This one came down to it again, bounced off of it. Always look, a channel within a channel breaks the smaller channel into the bigger channel. Plus you have the lane divergence. Has to be one of the best bets. So, you know, Mondelez, AKAM, PCAR. Right? I think PCAR, Mondelez, Abri, and AKAM. So that's 4. And then we have to look at Johnson & Johnson, J&J. That's another channel within a channel. Another lane, well, I think it was a lane divergence. It doesn't look, it looks dynamite. And that's going to be it. So that's the updated watch list. Took 10 minutes to make that video. It's not a big deal. I'll just save it right now. And but that's a pretty good update on what's setting up going into the end of the week and actually going into next week. We can early start on that. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to get back to the show for a few more minutes. And I'll send this out. So